Hi everyone, I am Vaishnav Puttanvedu and I am from Engineering Business and Safety Management course. I hope all of you are doing well. This has been a tough period for all of us. Instead of enjoying the college life, we are sitting at home and doing the online classes. But we have to accept the situation, and I think everything will be back to normal very sooner, and we all will come out from this together. So, my topic for the infographic presentation is effect of OTT media services during COVID-19 in film industry. I choose this topic because I found it as a very relevant one, and I'm a big movie lover, and I think almost everyone loves movies. I don't think anyone is there with who doesn't love movies. So that's why I choose this topic, because if I choose a topic which everyone likes, the results during the survey will be optimal and reliable, and the responses has proved it. OTT media services is a very vast topic, but I am just focusing on its impact during COVID-19 in film industry, because we know the virus has hit us out of nowhere in early 2020. By the end of March or by the mid-March, literally every country went to lockdown and movie theaters were shut down. Filmmakers were under a dilemma because it's just like any other business. Many people are living based on this. Without revenue, they can't survive. So they considered an alternative way to release their movies and to gain some revenues, and they chose OTT media services, which simply is online streaming. Online streaming has changed the traditional way of watching movies from theaters, most because we can watch any movies anywhere, any number of time, and we can watch movies from different languages in our phone or laptop. This allows a wider reach of fresh content among audience, but the problem of directly releasing have a big impact on cinema enthusiasts, theater owners, and the film industry as a whole. So, coming into the video on demand or the online streaming, there are basically three type of video on demand services. One is subscriptional video on demand, which means we have to pay a particular amount for a particular period, like monthly subscription or annual subscription. We can watch any movies, shows, or any content available in that platform during this period. Some example of these are Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus Hotstar, Hulu TV, and the list goes on. Coming into the second type, it is advertised ad supported video on demand. The main example is YouTube. We know a lot of videos are available in YouTube, but while watching the movies, we can understand or we can notice that at particular time there will be advertisement. So it's how this type of video on demand services work. They work with advertisements. The third one is transactional video on demand. It's just the opposite of SVOD. Like in SVOD, we pay a particular amount for a particular period, but here we pay a particular amount for a particular content. For each content, they have different pricing. So, some example, two main example for TVOD is iTunes and Google Play. We know we have to purchase vouchers like $100, $50, and we can download the content with that amount. This OTT services has played a big impact in my life because it helped me to understand the culture, to watch the movies from different languages. Subtitles are available. We can watch any movie, any language. We can understand the nation, the people, the culture, their living style, everything. And I know most of you watch a series from Breaking Bad and Sherlock Holmes to Money Heist and Dark. Without OTT services, how will we enjoy this? So, a wide variety of quality content from various languages can be enjoyed anywhere by everyone across the globe. While doing the secondary research, I focused on these OTT services. OTT services is still a market with a significant potential. It's still growing. Several movie makers has started releasing their movies directly to OTT platforms to gain some revenue, because the theaters are still shut down and we don't know when this will be uh, back to normal. Between the months like April until August, several movies in different languages in India had a direct OTT platform. I mentioned India because in India there are different languages, different regional languages. Each state almost have a each state almost have different film industries. So it has been new for them because direct online release, they always preferred the traditional way of releasing their movies in theaters. Direct release of movies through online streaming help the makers to gain some revenue. As I earlier said, they need revenue, and it also enables them a wider reach. But is this just for a short time, or this releasing directly to OTT platform, will it be a long-term trend? That's what makes the theater owners and cinema enthusiasts worry, because direct releases are useful for movies with small and medium budget, and it's also useful during this pandemic period, but it eliminates the theater experience of big budget films. Me, for me, I love watching movies with more than hundreds of people enjoying, with cheering, with the sound effect, everything. For example, consider the movie Avengers. I'm not a big fan of superhero movies, but still, it you can relate to it, because consider the movie Avengers. Which one will you prefer? Watching the movie with hundreds of people, hundreds of euphoric crowd in a Dolby Atmos sound system, 4K resolution system, watching 3D, or by just watching it in a 6-inch or 7-inch mobile with your earphones plugged in? Which one will you prefer? I think movies, this definitely have a big impact on the cinema viewing experience for us. Many movies from different languages, different countries has already started releasing the movies directly. Some of them are Tom Hanks' Greyhound, and Disney's epic movie Mulan has been released directly, or is planning to release directly on OTT platforms. In India also, many industries has made the step of entering this OTT releases. In the primary research, a total of 38 people responded to my survey, and I'm very happy with it because 36 of them uses online streaming. Most of them were younger people, mainly from 20 to 29 age group, and out of 38, 30 people watch movies typically through online streaming. And the most used platform which I found was Netflix and Amazon Prime. Netflix comes at the top, and next is Amazon Prime. And movie watching preference for people is laptop or smart TV, and the next is smartphone. So the main question which I introduced was, does online platform affect cinema viewing experience? 32 of them said yes. Yeah, it definitely affect the cinema viewing experience. But 31 people think releasing the movies directly to online platform gives them greater exposure. Yeah, it gives them greater exposure because anyone can enjoy the content, right? But 27 people believes it is a good idea to release film directly to online platform during COVID-19. During COVID-19, it's a good idea, but in the future, it may not be a good idea. And most of them prefer watching movies through smartphones and laptops during this pandemic period. So, as a conclusion of the presentation, direct releases really help the film industry for a short period during this COVID 19 and especially during this pandemic. But it fails to create an optimum experience for the audience and can also lead to pirated copy of new movies. It's happening now. When a movie premieres for the first time in a media service, by the afternoon or by the end of the day, a pirated version will be available. So this issue to be solved. But even though direct releases has a lot of advantages, it cannot be replaced. It cannot replace the theatrical release of new movies, because more people are interested in online streaming. So filmmakers should consider a better alternative in the future. And some recommendation I have is big budget movies should be, which have ultimate viewing experience, should be released directly on big screen, and small budget and medium budget film can opt this online releases. Pay per view method Like for a particular movie you have to particular amount, pay a particular amount should be made, so that gives them more revenue. So that's all about the effect of movie services. So during this COVID-19, I would have loved to do this presentation in a live class in front of our classmates, our professor, because the live feedback, the live responses, that makes us a better individual, that improves us a lot, and it makes us a better professional in the future. I know it's a tough time, but still, everything will be all right. We all will meet soon. Thank you.